Greetings gentlemen and ladies, I am the old school game snob. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the new patch 2.4 endgame looting areas, endgame level 85 areas. These are areas from where you can basically find any gear in the game. The best quality gear, Griffin's Eye, you got your Talarashi as a guardianship, you got all the endgame gear can be found in these areas, and these are new to patch 2.4, which I admit is a few months old now or so. I've been on hiatus, but I thought, hey, you know what, let's do a video and cover these areas. So we got a nice list of them. The first of those areas, and we're going to be going through them all together here, is the underground passage. So in hell difficulty, this is now a level 85 area, so isn't that fun? A whole new farming area, and there's actually many more that we're going to cover here in just a minute. So we got I'm not sure if this is a random spawn. I'd probably need to check. I think this is probably a fixed spawn. So we got some lightning immunes in here. I'm going to kind of explore and discover this with you guys on the fly here as we go. So we got some cold immunes. Are those cold immunes? Maybe. Yeah, immune to poisons. So you know what? I might make a separate video and recommend which classes are going to be most optimally suited for immunities and monster types in these different areas. But hey, this is legit full-on level 85 farming. This is like farming the pit, farming Chaos Sanctuary. You can find any good gear in this game. So this is area number 1, the underground passage, right off of the Stony field or the the Dark Woods. Whichever way you want to go, you can get there from either direction. Alright, let's check out the next spot. Alright, our next area can be accessed out of the rocky wastes. We are looking for the Stony Tomb. There are 2 levels in the Stony Tomb. Both of those are now level 85 areas. I'm just going to teleport around until I find the Stony Tomb. Here we go, Stony Tomb, level 1 and level 2. So we got some undead in here. Immune to lightning. We've got, what else have we got? We've got more lightning immunes. So this nice little build that I just recently published a guide for. This is my Frozen Orb / Nova Source. Oh, and she's just a damage output machine. She's absolutely beastie. Just great Frozen Orb damage, and also great Nova lightning damage. So it doesn't really matter. This build is actually so capable in all of these. Well, probably unless we're going to encounter, you know, cold and lightning immune. I don't think so. So basically, all of these areas that we're going to probably go through today are going to be very stompable by this particular build. Check that out from earlier yesterday, I believe I would have posted that video. Yeah, so lots of lightning immune here in the Stony Tombs. Lots of lightning immune and otherwise level 85. Alright, let's check out the next spot. Here we go. Okay, next off, let's head to the Spider Forest. We're heading to the Arachnid lair. This is a convenient spot because it's going to be right there off of the off of the Spider Forest waypoint. That will bring us into the Spider Cavern, or rather, not the Spider Cavern, the Arachnid lair, the place that we always avoid because there's nothing to do here normally when you're questing through the game. It's the other one you want. It's the Spider Cavern. But now the Arachnid lair has a use, has a purpose. And what have we got here? We've got some lightning immunes, we've got some poison immunes, we've got a very nice and stompable spot. We really got a nice stompable spot. Now I haven't really done the calculations on just how many elite packs there are in any of these areas, if some have more, if some have less. Probably, I haven't done those calculations. I'll do those all in a later video. For now, we're just going to check out the different spots that you can farm level 85 end game loot from and switch up your routine from the usual pit, you know, the pit and Stony, or what is it, the pit and the Chaos Sanctuary and the you know, the usual spots, the bales, blah blah blah. Drawing blanks here, that's okay, it's been too long. I'm rusty, guys, I'm rusty. I kind of forget some stuff, but that's okay, I'll remember soon enough. Anyway, here we have the Arachnid lair as our third level 85 area. I feel like this is a good spot. This is a very easy spot to run around. There's not too much mazy stuff. The monsters are super duper predictable. I mean, you got a bunch of lightning immunes, can absolutely destroy this area. Pretty easy. You know, this is it feels pretty easy to me, but then again, lots of things feel easy with this particular sorceress. Alright, what's next? Alright, next up is just off the Flayer Jungle. We are looking for the Swampy Pit. Same idea. Should be just right here at the waypoint of the Flayer Jungle, and it is where? There we go. Swampy Pit. Now there are 3 levels to the Swampy Pit. Now, what's in here? I forget. Oh, some little soul killers. Yeah, so this might be a little bit scarier. As you can see, I almost got killed already. Depending on your build, I suppose. Depending on your build, depending on just how quickly you're able to get those guys before they get you. They're very squishy, right? They'll die really quickly. But as you know, the little chargy dolls, they can be problematic and dangerous. They can be very scary. Yeah, boom, taking down my health big time. Now, I don't know if this is a place I'd want to farm in hardcore difficulty, but in regular difficulty, I mean, you probably shouldn't have too much trouble with it. For the most part, it's just those surprise burst damage hits that could become problematic. Like I say, there are 3 levels. Wow, boom, 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 right? Yeah, so a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more scary. All right, let's head out. Let's go to the next spot. All right, next up we have the Diffused Fane. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is one of the areas that you would go looking for. What is it? The Tomb of Something. There we go. Wow, that was a quick and easy find. Now, this used to be a level 84 area, so I believe it was also capable of dropping almost the highest level loot, if not the highest level loot before. It's now a level 85 area. I think you're going to be a little bit more sketchy in these areas. Now, these areas, I think, draw random spawns amongst a few certain types, like Stony, pit vipers, and wailing beasts, and scarab beetles, and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure if you're going to know necessarily what you're going to get each time. They're going to be a little bit harder to get to, not super hard to find, but they're going to take a little bit longer to find than some of the other areas, and they're going to be quite small. A little bit small, a little bit dangerous, a little bit harder to find. I don't know if I would see this as the most efficient farming run, but there you go, level 85 area. Now there may be a couple other spots within the Kurast bazaar as well. The other such areas, let me see, what are they called here? The Rune Temple, the Forgotten Reliquary, basically all those little stair spots that led you on your normal quest through Kurast Bazaar to find the tomb, which boosts, I forget which stat. Oh man, I'm forgetting stuff. There we go. Oh, actually, speaking of the sewers level 1. This is another spot. Sewers level 1. This is now a level 85 area as well. What do we got here? We got some lightning immunes, as undead seem to like to be lightning immune. And we got magic and cold immune, at least from this elite. I don't know if that's going to be the case for all those guys. We'll check that out in just a minute. There we go. We've got some bramble mitts. Some poison immunes. You know, this actually is going to have quite a lot of mobs in it. And quite nice sized packs of mobs as well. Right? So this actually, I think, would be an area that I would certainly run. Like I say, quite a lot of stuff in it. And quite a lot of fairly squishy stuff. There are, and not overly dangerous. You know, you can have certain monsters, like, what are those, little shocky bats, or that can sneak up and surprise you. But you know, if you're careful, it shouldn't be too much trouble. I don't think this is nearly as hard as somewhere like Chaos Sanctuary or something like that, right? I think we're easier than Chaos Sanctuary, but we're definitely dense on monsters. Very dense on monsters, certainly. And basically anything. Is it anything? Yeah, anything. No, I can't remember now if it's the whites that can drop everything or just the uniques or super unique packs. I think it's just the super unique packs that can drop the level 87 loot. Yeah, that would make sense. Or 88 loot, because they're 2 or 3 levels higher than normal. I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit rusty on my lore. But here we go. The sewers are another level 85 farming area. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next up from the Frigid Highlands, we are looking for that glowing red portal of Abaddon, the place where you used to never go because there was no real good reason to. That is now, in my humble opinion, a cool spot to make a level 85 area. Where is it? Somewhere around here in the Frigid Highlands. Let's find it. You know what? I'm going to find it, and then we'll resume this video when I do. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Abaddon. Abaddon? Abaddon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Also a weird one to try to get into. I don't know. You have to kind of click in the right spot. I've noticed it can be a little bit buggy, a little bit glitchy. All right. So what do we got here? We got some cold immune hell witches. They are no match for my lightning. What else we got here? We got some poison immune horrors. Actually, Better put my energy shield back up. There we go. And some, yeah, more poison immunes. Kind of hurty. This place is a little bit hurty with those hell witches that put, what is that spell? I'm pretty sure it hurts you when you cast magic. I forget what that's called. Over my head right now. Let's see. This place, feels a little bit harder to me. Feels a little bit harder. Definitely a lot of stuff that's trying to kill me. What do we got here? Feels harder. Certainly is pretty dense on monsters. But yeah, kind of feels a little bit scary. Kind of feels a little bit tough. Let's see, what else? Anyway, there you go, guys. Abaddon, that's another 85 farming area. Probably, better for different classes, of course. Some classes might absolutely clean up in there. I don't think my girl's that well geared for it. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, next up we have the Pit of Acheron. I'm going to say Acheron. It might be Acheron or something else. Similar idea to the Abaddon before, but let's see. Do we have different monsters in here? I'm not too sure. Do they always spawn the same monsters again? I'm not too sure. I haven't really spent much time farming these areas, but I know it looks cool. You get to farm this neat looking hell area. I like the hell areas. I like the hell areas. They're cool because you just feel like you're, really playing Diablo when you're in one of the hell areas. That's what I think anyway. Again, this area feels a little bit stronger than some of the other, like the, for Arachnid's lair or something like that. It feels harder than that. Pros and cons, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try these areas out more. Weigh pros and cons. I can tell you if I had a nice fire absorption amulet on, like the Rising Sun or something like that, this area might be great because I could just turn all those fireballs into healing. So that might be a really great way to farm this. Unless those do magic damage. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check that out. But yep, everything with its place, right? All right, let's get out of here. Feels harder to me. Let's try something else. I'm just going to gloss past this one. We also have the Infernal Pit, which is arrived at through the Frozen Tundra, basically the same as Abaddon and the Pit of Acheron, however you want to say that, I don't know. Basically same idea. I'm not going to go there because it's kind of the same idea. Let's go on to the next. Okay, next up from the Glacial Trail, off of the Glacial Trail waypoint, you can find the Drifter Cavern. This used to be level 84, this is now level 85 area, and I'm guessing we got cold immunes in here, so bring anything except cold damage. And yeah. Oh, we got some Moon Lords, we got some other things. Again, this area always felt kind of hard to me, like these Drifter Cavern and the other cavern where you rescue Anya. I'm drawing a blank here. Yeah, especially for Sorceress with that little damager thingy on her head. Don't like it. Not a great spot. Not a great spot for Sorceress. But maybe some other classes might like that better. Alright, let's see. What else here? Okay, and last on this list we have the Icy Cellar, very similar to our previous location. This can be accessed from the Ancient's waypoint, and that is, let's see, where are we here? Let's see, Icy Cellar. There we go, Icy Cellar. I'm thinking, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, probably Hell Witches and what else have we got in here? Gloams and Hell Witches. This is, I think, going to be a bit of a nasty place. Again, depending on your character build. Ouch. I don't know. It seems harder than some of the other places we've checked out. So, yeah, here's the thing. We've definitely seen some interesting places. I think that the Underground Passage looks like a pretty good farming area, but you know where I would probably spend my time? I would probably spend my time over in Spider Forest at that super easy to access and pretty dense on monsters and pretty easy to take down Arachnid lair. Just seems like a pretty good spot to me. Did I kill everything just looking through here last time? I think so. Nice and squishy and pretty easy. Pretty safe by comparison to some of the other places we've been farming, just, especially if you're not. Oh, it's even got a chest. Don't know if that, I'm guessing that's a level 85 chest because it's in a level 85 area, but again, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I kind of forget. I might have known this at one point, but yikes. Watch out for those bats. Okay, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you later.